Okay, major call out there. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Green panel. Or you know what? Maybe what I can do here is let me get a deep trades here. Let me show you a guy here. Then maybe I could do deep IBMF. Let's try this. Oops. All right. Plot settings. To a 40. Fuck, what is it again? So I have to go 2 here and 20 here. That's just kind of how I like to do things. Usually when I'm putting this in. Gotta resave all this stuff. Okay, I got deep IBB. Holy shit. I think the other one has. Right. This one has 60, yeah. Just too much right here. That's a lot of trades. Holy moly. Okay. Starting 3 minutes. Let me try 60. This might be a little bit better. Oh, still not better. Okay, we'll just keep it at 60. Let's go to 5. Okay, seeing if this works. Just testing. Okay, seeing if this works. It's overnight, so what we're gonna do here is Let's mark this last swing. So a bunch of volume down here. Hit a put wall. Have a call wall up here. So we're going to target this area right here. Let's go to 1 minute again. All right. I haven't been live in so long. I've been dealing with a lot of stuff, so. All right. So I've got to add. Give me some logistics. We could see a bounce somewhere right around here, value area low. Because realistically, we could take a trade all the way up here. $36, big order 39. Wow, big pull wall coming in. Okay. We could come down and test right around these, between the value low and that. If we get it above here, we could see some nice movement once we get above here. I can close all the way. Let's go for a small scalp. I'll do $1,400. That's a big stop loss. Okay. I'm gonna wait. That's the biggest call wall right here. You can see it right here. That's where the most options are. If we push above that, it's probably gonna really move. So this reacts here. Just close above this could be a good area to enter again. Yep. My original position was right. I'm gonna put one order here. Stops go below here. We'll just go 2 to 1. Oh, okay. That one I got hit. We're off the POC. I should have waited till it broke above the value high, to be honest, but it's all right. Absorption up here, off the POC, and sellers trying to be in control. If this closes below this, we can start to see, yeah. That's a major call wall right here, right there at 50. If you see absorption, I could take another long here. We're definitely long. Our bias is long for sure. If you look at the whole profile. So it's gonna be somewhere off this bottom of this range. We want to see some sort of absorption off the value low here, and then possibly a nice move up to the top. So we're starting to see buyers trying to step in here. 52, 63. This is showing some absorption. I should have waited for that. Oop. That wasn't smart. I just got destroyed right there. I should have waited. Touched this, man. It's my first day back in a long time. Because right here, off the value low, is where I should have been waiting. This is where the absorption should have happened. But we're starting to see aggressive selling. So if we see aggressive selling break through this, then buyers could be in deep trouble, as you can see. As you're starting to see right now. So, yeah, not good on my part. I need to get back into this. This is bad. More aggressive selling. Delta's dropping, so shorts probably are the way to go. This is definitely a strong candle. Continuation. See how this reacts here. If buyers step in at all. Absorption. So what we can do here is we can take this down, put above here. Go to the closest call wall. Watch this rip back up again. Man, yeah. Starting to see more aggressive sells, which is good. It starts to break the bottom, I could start to move my stop. We'll see how this closes. All right, now we just move it to there. Just protect ourselves. We could come all the way down to this area too, possibly. There's a put wall here, so it's going to be attracted to this area, and then we'll see if it bounces. We'll take a small win here, recover some of our losses, and then see what opportunity presents itself next if it does hit. There we go. Big orders coming in. I could put it here. More big orders coming in. Right to that put wall. And there you go. Recovered some. You should see some sort of movement right here because seller's going to step in here. This is a fairly big put wall. I think this is one of the bigger ones that we see. This one, and you're in the low volume node. But so if we see some sort of absorption in this low volume node off this put wall, this could be a good area to re-enter and then possibly take back up to like value low, or even up to back up to point of control. But I recovered at least 3/4 of my loss right there. So this is looking strong. Sellers are trying to sell right here, and buyers seem to be absorbing. So if this stays like this, sellers get absorbed at the bottom, I'm going to take a long here. If this candle stays like this, if we close back above this way. We'll put this here. And this might have taken off without me. Stop loss would go below there. And then take profit, we can probably just write it back up too. And this could just rip back against me, and this put wall could just hold and just break even further as strength intensifies. We have very strong negative delta, so we are getting absorption, but sellers are stronger, so I'm most likely going to get stopped out here. Yep, which is fine. I'll take the small stop. Was worth a try. Low volume node right in this area. Absorption. Put wall's changing a little bit again. Order put right here, 42. A little bit of a interesting area, as it's kind of almost right where this volume starts to kick in. So very strong. This will put us back in the positive for the day. We could go somewhere. I'm just going to go off the value low. But the biggest call wall, maybe I might just go to... Nah, it's too far. It'd be a very big move. I'm shooting for $2,000. Just try to get 2,000 right here, right where this big order is. It'll probably have some resistance here, but if we do get a nice bounce, we should see a nice bounce up into this range. Here, up into where? Right here might not be a bad area to get out either. You can see here, this put wall. This is where sellers try to aggressively sell. They kept on getting absorbed, and then buyers stepped in here. You can see candle close above. This was a good signal that this would at least make a retracement up for a good while. We need to close back above here, and then we'll move our stop to break even. This candle closes right here. I'll just move it to break even. We should see this hold. If this can't hold in this breaks, then I'd rather get out of the trade. We should see acceleration above here, and it start to move up into this area. Now we're starting to see absorption on the buyers are getting absorbed now. That's not good either. Sellers being absorbed. I'm just going to keep it at break even here. I'm not going to actually move my stop until we close back above here. All right, now moving it. Because as we test this one more time, if this fails like that, then we'll write to this big order, right above this big order, because it's going to come to this big order right here. If it does. And there it is. Broke even again. This is a lot of absorption up here. This is what I don't like to see. If we would have seen a nice, like this candle, like close heavily, like nice full up above this candle where this, all these buy orders right here are getting absorbed, then I would have been somewhat confident that this was going to move higher. We're back at the put wall again. We'll see if they get absorbed one more time. Looks like they are. It moved down slightly. They shifted. Buyers getting absorbed this time. So once again, we could be closing lower. Or, you know, that volume's here. We got another more volume down here. So this is showing effort right now from the sellers for sure. If we see this absorption right here of them trying to break this put wall, if they get absorbed right here again, this could be another good buy opportunity. But right now, nothing good right there. Sellers look still fairly in control. Buyers still trapped at the top. Sellers showing some effort, closing below. Unless this closes above all this area. Oh, and there it is. Look at that. Sellers just coming in. Oh my God. Now, there's no short. I probably should have held on to for a little bit, but it's good. It's a good position. I got somewhere right. I don't know here or there. Very strong selling. So past the put wall, they broke through it, and then aggressive sells came through. The next possible area is going to be somewhere down here at 487. So let me look at that sell volume. Yep. It's protection zone. We broke the 15-minute range right here. That's where they got aggressive. Look at the delta. Everything's coming in heavy. We just hit these two areas. If you look right here, these two areas were more put volume. So there's going to be buyers stepping in here. by far. Absorption here on the buyers. So let's just wait and see how this reacts at the bottom of this. But sellers are madly in control. I'd rather take a short at this point. Longs looked better when I woke up, but we broke tap point of control, came down, broke the higher low, came down, broke 15-minute range. So yeah, bummer. Yeah, we're breaking these put walls, so sellers are definitely winning control. All right, let's just be calm and patient here. I just want to do something real here quick. Past the value low. This is where all. That's funny. IVB value low, where the bottom of the 15-minute range, point of control, all the volumes in here and some up here. So sellers definitely in control. Look at this. Boom, seller stepped up here. Boom, fell again. I mean, look at the delta volume right here. Just tapering, falling off. Okay. Let's just let's go back to the volume profile. I just want to check something out here real quick. I just want to see where we're at on the chart, so I can get an idea of where we kind of. We broke. Oh yeah, we broke between. Yeah. Okay. Look at this major. There's another major put wall down here. We still have the major call wall, but puts are in action right now. All right, let's go back. That is some good buying, but don't chase. There's going to be a rejection going to be off this protection zone, which is a standard deviation of the opening range. If that's going to be the bouncing zone. If not, this might bounce here up to, might have a nice bounce back up to 15-minute opening range. Spam calls all the time. Yeah, see, this is nice. Sellers, big sellers try to come in down below here. They got absorbed, and then buyers pushed in right here. They closed above all these buyers. Sellers were trapped in this area, and they pushed higher. Look at all these buyers stepping in again. You have all these small 30-order trades. Don't think it's going to equate to anything, but we could see a nice move up to this 561, which would be a 70, 80 point move. Again, there's no context here, so there's no point in taking that trade. Let's go where it opened. I just want to see what open looks like volume-wise right here. So all your volumes are distributed in this area. We're definitely pulled out of range, out of balance for sure. Let's see when we pull this. Buying volume's getting a little stronger down here. Between here and here. You're going to want to see it try to come down, retest again, get absorbed somewhere underneath where this projection zone is. And if that's the case, if it gets absorbed and it can't break this area, we're definitely going to go all the way up to here or possibly even back up to this call wall. Because these things act as magnets. This one and obviously where we're at right here and possibly this. All along here you can see where the volume is on the GEX. Can't even see that. Yeah, this is where that buyer is. This is where that big buyer is right here that try to push us higher. And this is where we could come down. We're getting some resistance, and this could where it push back, pull it back into balance, right back into the 15-minute range / you have all these buyers right here. So let me use the restroom real quick. I'm back. I'm between these levels right here again, so there's no volume here, so it's going to move between these areas. So it can move all the way back up to here. Sellers are in control, so there's no point. Actually, buyers are trying to have a lot of effort here with no result so far. They could explode out of this range and then pull back into the where the volume is. Now we just wait, the boring part. So this is where we see sellers. Oh, I should have started here. Bummer. That's where you really see buyers get eaten up. You could take a short here. Stop above here. Target protection zone or even lower. Bunch of call walls up there. I'm gonna take a small order here. If we break this, I'm just gonna put my stop loss above here. Oh, that's a big stop loss. I didn't realize it was 500 bucks right there. So 560, let's go 2 to 1. Oh, that was stupid of me. I got bored. Took a stupid trade. Yeah. It's one of my first days back. Like in terms of, I haven't really traded at all. It's so it is what it is. We can try this one more time because it looks like it's going to gain momentum or volume, but you're starting to see a nice battle in between. I want to see what happens with the buyers and sellers here. We're right in the zone where I told you where buyers are trying to step in. If we break below here, that's why it's expecting this to melt down again one more time. But you can see buyers are trying to put effort in, and so far they're having no result again. Strong delta, but no result quite yet. Just put a small. We'll put it there. It's for my last trade, if anything. See some effort here. Today has not treated me well for sure. I've been slow to react on a lot of things. So no, I'll call it a day here. If this doesn't move here, and then I'll just come back tomorrow. Yeah, I'll call it a day there. Alrighty. Well, wasn't the best day. Took a fat loss, $1,600. Yeah. We'll see you back tomorrow. It's all good.